I spent 10 years building a career I thought would define me, pouring my energy and ambition into every project, every meeting, believing that each step forward would bring me closer to fulfillment. But somewhere along the way, I realized I'd outgrown it. The dreams that once felt so urgent began to feel distant, replaced by a quiet longing for something more. Every promotion, every late night, felt like progress, until it didn't. The achievements that once brought pride started to feel hollow, as if I was chasing someone else's idea of success. My professional identity became a cage, not a home. I felt trapped by expectations, my own and everyone else's, wondering if I'd ever find the courage to step outside. Leaving wasn't a dramatic exit, but a slow awakening to the fact that I no longer recognized myself in the life I'd built. It was a gradual process, filled with doubt and quiet realizations. The final day, hand on the doorknob, I felt the weight of a decade, titles, routines, and all fall away. It was both a loss and a relief, a moment heavy with memories and possibility. Suddenly, I was just a person, stripped of labels, facing a blank page. The world seemed to pause, and I stood there, unsure but strangely hopeful. The world outside felt vast and unfamiliar, filled with questions I'd never dared to ask and opportunities I hadn't imagined. I had to ask myself, not, what do I do? But, who am I? For the first time in years, I let myself wonder what truly mattered to me. That question was both terrifying and liberating, a doorway to a new chapter, waiting to be written. The fear of wasted time haunted me, lingering in the quiet hours when everything else faded away. 10 years, thousands of days, felt like a debt I could never repay if I walked away, as if every moment spent would be lost forever. The sunk cost fallacy whispered, "You've invested too much to quit now." It echoed in my mind, making each decision feel heavier. I replayed sacrifices, missed moments, and wondered if leaving meant erasing my own history, or betraying the person I used to be. But clinging to the past only deepened my unhappiness, trapping me in a cycle of regret and longing for what could have been. I realized those years weren't wasted if they taught me what I didn't want, and helped me understand what truly matters to me now. My experience was growth, not loss. Every lesson, even the painful ones, became a stepping stone towards something better. Breaking free meant valuing my future happiness over past investment and daring to imagine a life beyond old routines. The time shaped me, but it didn't have to define my next step. I could choose to move forward, carrying wisdom instead of regret. For a decade, my job title was my identity. It was the first thing I shared when meeting someone new, the anchor that made me feel grounded and certain. My business card felt like a badge of honor, a shortcut to belonging. Without it, I felt exposed. No easy answer to, "What do you do?" I'd stumble, searching for words, feeling like I'd lost the script everyone else seemed to know by heart. The loss of that label left a void. I barely recognized myself. My reflection felt unfamiliar, as if I was meeting a stranger every morning. I'd measured my worth by my career for so long that, without it, I felt adrift. The routines and expectations that once shaped my days had vanished, leaving only uncertainty. Social gatherings became awkward. I stumbled over my new, undefined status. I felt invisible, unsure how to introduce myself, as if I no longer fit in. I felt shame, as if stepping away was failure. The silence around my career change felt heavy, and I wondered if I'd made a mistake. But slowly, the emptiness became possibility, a blank canvas. I realized I could choose what to paint, what to create, and who to become. I filled it with old hobbies, time in nature, and real conversations. I reconnected with friends, explored new interests, and let curiosity guide me. I began to rebuild my identity, not around work, but around my values and passions. I started journaling, gardening, and laughing more freely than I had in years. I learned to just be, not just do. I found peace in stillness and comfort in simply existing without needing to prove myself. The world's obsession with achievement faded in importance. I realized that life is richer when measured by moments, not milestones. I was becoming myself again, authentic, unedited. The laughter and lightness returned, and I felt more at home in my own skin. The mirror reflected someone new, and that was enough. I finally saw not a stranger, but a person growing into their truest self. I feared what others would think, family, colleagues, society. Would they see me as a failure for leaving a good career? The pressure to conform was immense, the imagined judgment paralyzing. But reality was kinder than my fears. Some were confused, but many admired my courage. My leap inspired quiet confessions from others who felt trapped. I realized the monster of judgment was mostly in my head. Only I live with my choices. Only I can define my path. Tuning out the noise, I learned to trust my own voice. When I finally resigned, I braced for regret, but felt only relief. The weight I'd carried for years lifted. I could breathe again. The anxiety vanished, replaced by the thrill of possibility. My past wasn't wasted, it was my foundation. Walking away didn't erase my story, it freed my future. Life isn't a straight line, and it's never too late to change direction. That decade was a chapter, not the whole book. Now, with a blank page, I'm free to write a new story, one that's truly mine.